Well, it's a young company, but it's the real deal. They have about 0.5% of China's total electric car market.
What an interesting start to this trading day, this Monday, the 9th of November. At this very moment, NIO stock is up almost 7% from Friday to $44.36, and we have another all-time high in the stock. Very good news from pharmaceutical company Pfizer regarding a success in their fight against this illness led to the stock market absolutely soaring today, and the Dow Jones Index and the S&P 500 are up about 2 to 3%. Now let's go over some possible reasons for this new rally we've seen in NIO, and also how the election results of the United States affects NIO, and also some other interesting announcements and news surrounding NIO, like another price target increase from another JP Morgan analyst. If you are new here, my name is Sam and welcome to the channel. If you found this valuable, please make sure to press that like button. It is great feedback for me so I can provide even better videos, and it helps out the channel big time. And if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe. We're a fast-growing community and I would love to have you on the journey with me. Now back to NIO. Taking a quick look at the stock chart of NIO for today, we are once again seeing some nice gains after a very small correction on Friday after going up almost 30% that week. But it still does seem like the bulls are being very strong and that we are already finding support in these $40 levels. And a reminder of just how strong the bulls have been this past entire year, to be frank, is the crazy amount of money the short sellers have lost trying to bet against it. Just on November 3rd, the short sellers lost a whopping $155 million, bringing their cumulative losses this year to $2.66 billion. According to data from financial analytics firm S3 Partners. For reference, NIO's market cap right now is around $58 billion, so that is indeed a lot of money losing out on betting on NIO going down. And keep in mind, when someone short sells a stock, that literally pushes down the price of the stock, and more money that is short selling, the more the stock is pushed down. And NIO just going up like it has despite this lowering of the stock shows us just how much conviction NIO investors have that the stock will be worth more in the future than it is worth right now. And I definitely agree with them. Also keep in mind that these short sellers being forced into a short squeeze most likely also plays a part in the stock going up. For those of you who are not nerds, a short squeeze is when a stock that someone has shorted is going up so much that they are forced to buy it back and cover their position to cut their losses, which in turn leads to the stock going up even more and forcing even more short sellers to cover their positions, leading to a crazy spike in the stock price. And instead of people short selling, we're actually seeing the complete opposite. I have already talked about how much institutions love NIO right now, and how we only so far in Q4 have seen $478 million institutional dollars worth of NIO shares being bought, but only $5.5 million sold among these institutions. And when I say institutions, I'm talking about a very broad spectrum of different kinds of funds. Some of them deemed to be quite risky, where it is obvious that they should buy a stock, such as NIO, that has gone up so much. But what we have been seeing recently is even better. We are seeing pension fund after pension fund buying hundreds of thousands of NIO shares. We recently saw the state of New Jersey pension fund buying into NIO, and just a couple days ago, both the New York State Common Retirement Fund and the California Public Employees Retirement System bought a bunch of NIO shares, with the New York Fund now holding $5 million worth of NIO shares and the California Retirement Fund holding $48.69 million worth of shares. That is pension money. That will be very much necessary to keep the pension system going, and seeing them put it into a stock such as NIO gives me so much confidence that NIO is not only for those crazy, super risk-tolerant investors, but also might be for more conservative and risk-averse investors too. So apart from the technical bullish points for NIO, there are some fundamental ones too. To begin, we have the recent US election results with Joe Biden winning, which I think is very bullish for NIO stock. All political bias aside, I think we can all agree that Biden is quite interested in clean energy and therefore electric cars. And I think he will be making it easier for Chinese companies such as NIO to enter the market in the future, and by easing trade tensions help their expansion to the US and the rest of the world, and also just helping them establish their brand in general, since they are obviously not very known outside of China right now. And we already know that they have big plans for expanding to Europe too, and I will make sure to talk about that more in later videos. This weekend, we also saw a Chinese web media researcher with the username of Moneyball tweeting out an announcement that NIO made translated to English. In this announcement, they say that they plan to introduce double shifts from the second half of November, as in October their single shift production capacity of 5K per month was filled on the Hefei plant. They also added that beside adding a shift, they have room for increasing capacity via a partial factory reconstruction. Now, this has to mean that they are getting an even higher demand for deliveries than their record just last month in October of over 5,000 deliveries. So this makes me very excited to see the November and December deliveries, and I am definitely expecting new records. Otherwise, there would be no reason to introduce double shifts. And the last piece of news I have for you friends today is another price target increase from another JP Morgan analyst, Rebecca Wen. We're almost used to them at this point, but hearing different professional analysts being bullish on a stock is very nice to hear as an investor, since they are very different people that came to the same conclusion as you. This time, NIO got a bullish endorsement from JP Morgan analyst Rebecca Wen, as she raised her stock price target on the belief that the Shanghai-based company NIO will be a winner in the electric vehicle market. The price target was raised to $46 from $41, and she kept her overweight rating on the stock. We believe NIO will be a long-term winner in the premium EV space, with around 30% market shares by 2025, Wen wrote in a note to her clients. A higher valuation can be justified as NIO is leading the transformation of its business model in China's smart EV market, from direct sales currently to potential monetization of both B and C customers through its platform and content offering in the future, similar to the phenomenon we witness in the e-commerce business right now. And I definitely agree with her. I think NIO has a long way to go before it reaches a fair valuation, and my 1-year price target is $100, and I can easily see levels of above $200 in a couple of years. But with that said, is it a good time to buy right now? As I said in my last video, I think I'm going to hold for a possible pullback. Either the pullback doesn't come for a long time and the stock just keeps going up, in which case I am very happy, or the pullback actually happens and I get to buy more NIO shares at a cheaper price. But if you have no NIO shares right now and you have done your research and decided that you want to invest in the company, I see nothing wrong with buying some shares now, since my opinion is that it will be worth a lot more in the future. But just make sure that you believe in NIO so you don't become one of those people who sells a stock the second it is going down, losing your hard-earned money. So understand the company, be in it for the long term, and you will be just fine. A couple of percents up or down won't matter in 6 months or a year. And with that, I want to conclude today's video. If you enjoyed this one, make sure to give it a like to help us reach out to more people regarding NIO and educate them about the case of this stock and the pros and cons of it. A simple thing as just pressing that thumbs up button really helps out a lot. Also subscribe if you want to see more similar content, and I will make sure to provide it for you guys. We recently broke right through the 1,000 subscriber mark, which is just crazy, and even though just the thought seems ridiculous to me right now, I have a feeling that we can get this community to 10,000 investors by the end of the year. So if you watched all the way to the end, please make sure to subscribe and join us. Thank you for watching and enjoy the rest of your day.